I remember the first time I noticed the stiffness in my knees. It was a cold morning in late October, leaves crunching beneath my boots as I walked down the driveway to fetch the newspaper. The walk, which had always been a quiet joy, suddenly felt like I was dragging bricks.
At first, he logged it off.
Just getting older, I said. But deep down, I knew something had changed. It started gradually, like most things do. Knees first, then my hands. My morning cup of coffee, something I looked forward to every day, became a challenge to hold steady. I tried to ignore it. I tried over-the-counter painkillers. They helped, sure, but the relief was temporary. And with time came the side effects. Stomach issues, dizziness, you name it. That's when I told myself, there has to be a better way. I'm not a doctor, but I've lived a long life, and I've learned that listening to your body is a kind of wisdom you earn with age. So I began searching, reading, asking questions. I tried everything from stretching routines to turmeric tea. Some things worked wonders. Others, not so much. But over the years, I put together a system, a rhythm of daily habits and gentle practices that let me manage my joint pain without reaching for a pill bottle. First, I had to change the way I thought about movement. Rest, I learned, wasn't always the answer. Sure, overuse can aggravate the joints, but the opposite is just as harmful. I started doing light exercises every morning. Nothing fancy, just simple stretches and range of motion routines. I focused on low-impact activities like walking, swimming when I could, and even Tai Chi that one surprised me. The slow, deliberate movements helped not only with my joints but also with my balance and peace of mind. It was like meditation in motion. Diet was the next big lesson. I had no idea how much the food we eat can either fuel inflammation or fight it. I cut back on processed stuff, said goodbye to sugar-heavy snacks, and welcomed more leafy greens, berries, and fatty fish like salmon. I began adding turmeric to my meals, sometimes even to my tea. It's not a miracle cure, but over time, the difference was noticeable. My joints felt less puffy. I moved with a little more ease. And the best part? I didn't need a prescription. Another surprising game-changer was heat and cold therapy. A warm compress on my hands in the morning helped loosen things up. On days when my knees ached more than usual, I'd wrap them with an ice pack for 15 minutes. It's such a simple thing, but it works, and it's something anyone can do at home. I also started paying more attention to my sleep. Sounds unrelated, doesn't it? But poor sleep can worsen pain perception. I invested in a good mattress and developed a bedtime routine that helped me wind down. Herbal teas, soft music, and reading, the old-fashioned way, with a real book. It helped more than I expected. What really kept me going was the support from others. I joined a local group of older folks who gathered for gentle yoga and shared stories afterward over tea. Knowing I wasn't alone made all the difference. We'd swap tips. One lady swore by apple cider vinegar, another did Epsom salt baths religiously. Whether those worked or not, I can't say for sure, but the camaraderie itself was healing. It took time, weeks, months even, before I noticed real, lasting relief. But I did. And I still do. I won't pretend my joints feel like they did when I was 30. But I no longer wake up dreading that first step out of bed. I move with care, but not with pain. And most importantly, I feel in control again. If you're watching this and you're feeling overwhelmed by the constant ache, I want you to know there's hope. Medication has its place, no doubt. But it's not the only path. Your body has an incredible ability to heal and adapt, especially when you treat it with kindness and consistency. My journey with joint pain hasn't been easy, but it's taught me patience, resilience, and the value of small, daily choices. I've found my balance. Not in a bottle, but in how I live each day. And if I can do it, so can you. So next time you feel that familiar stiffness, take a breath. Try a stretch. Brew some tea.
Listen to your body. And above all, don't give up.
Growing older doesn't mean giving in to pain. Sometimes, it just means learning to live smarter, and treating yourself with the same care you'd give to someone you love. Thanks for spending this time with me. If any part of my story helped you or reminded you of your own journey, I'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment, share this with a friend, and don't forget to take care of those joints. They've carried you a long way, and they've still got miles to go.